Hi, I'm Sam here at Rick Jones Pianos with a Yamaha Model U1 built in Hamamatsu, Japan in 1981. Probably our most popular piano model. We think it's the most common piano model throughout the world. There's more of these than any other model, and with good reason. They're, in my opinion, extremely consistent in their quality. Yamaha is known for excellent quality control, and the U1 in particular is just very easy to service, very much an all-purpose upright piano for the home, for the practice studio, for teaching studios. Nice even tone and touch across the keyboard, very functional. This has the standard issue polished ebony case, which is not 100% perfect, but my colleagues have done their best to remove as many of the blemishes as possible. And they got it really shiny. Just a very popular piano throughout the world and easy to service for us technicians too. And for all of those reasons, they are often the first choice of piano teachers as a recommendation for their students when they want them to upgrade from whatever clunker piano they have at home or a digital piano, for example. Teachers want their students who are making progress to get lessons started and into more intermediate levels with a modest but well-made piano that's capable of a wide musical range, and the U1 fits that bill. This is very often the recommendation teachers would make for students who are making progress but in their opinion may not be quite ready for a grand piano. Now with us, we make it easy. So long as you make sure it's in tune twice a year by a professional technician and you keep it in moderate stable humidity, you can return to us at any point in the future and trade this piano in for precisely its instrument sales price. That's what we mean by 100% trade-in. And teachers know this, that's why they send their students here, and they'll oftentimes recommend this model, keeping in mind that if the student gets better and continues to practice, the teacher may, with their discretion, recommend an upgrade later on to a baby grand piano or even just a grand piano. And we make it easy. If you're in the same location, it's free delivery for both moves if it's local within 100 miles. We also have on our website, if you put the piano in the shopping cart, it will calculate automatically the delivery cost for you if you are outside of our free delivery zone. But if you're local and you're trading in, give us a call. And it will be free delivery for both pianos moving into the same home, and teachers want their students to take advantage of that and get better as they practice. So this particular piano, excellent example of what you would expect out of a U1, very clear tone without being too bright, very even, I think neutral touch. Very responsive, really musically just very neutral. If you play it softly, you get a soft, mellow sound out of it. If you play it loudly, you get a brighter, more bolder, brilliant sound. It's capable of all the subtleties in between thanks to my colleagues' careful regulation, which we do on all our pianos, and when we do it on Yamahas, we get really good results because of how well made they are. And, well, really, with respect to tone and touch on this piano, I want to rate both a 5 on a scale from 1 to 10. For tone, that will be from mellow to bright, and it's in the middle. And for the touch, that's going to be a 5. That's going to be from light to firm. Really not too hard, really not too easy, just right in the middle. And precisely the type of piano I would recommend, especially for a new student who may not be, if you have to play a variety of different pianos at school and they have different touch, especially, some are easy, some are hard. In my opinion, if you practice on a neutral touch piano like this at home, you'll be well prepared for the variety of them. So the piano does have middle pedal practice mute, like the overwhelming majority of U-series Yamahas have. You press it down, move it to the left, puts a strip of felt in between the hammers and the strings, and so whenever you need to practice quietly, you may do so. The hammers don't hit the strings directly, they hit it through the felt, making it much softer. especially good if you have an apartment or row house and don't want to disturb neighbors. So, please stop by, try this out for yourself. You will be looking to play this or anything we have in our inventory. But if you can't make it, you can always give us a phone call or send us an email if you have any questions. Thanks.